Be honest for a second. How many times have you said, yes, while every part of you whispered, please, not again? What if your kind heart, the quality you're most proud of, was quietly draining your time, your money, and the calm in your mind? What if saying yes too often didn't just exhaust you, but actually steered your life off course? Today on Stoicism Drive, we're lifting the curtain on 8 surprising ways overkindness backfires, and then we'll build 4 stoic shields that protect your energy without hardening your heart. Stay with me to the very end, because the final shield is the habit that makes every other boundary stick. We're taught from childhood that generosity is good, that helping others is noble, and that being the dependable one makes the world softer and kinder. And that's true, up to a point. In real life, we don't always receive what we give. When giving has no guardrails, the bill arrives in subtle ways: creeping resentment, emotional exhaustion, financial strain, and in some situations, even genuine risk. This isn't a call to become cold or closed. It's an invitation to give from clarity and strength, the Stoic way, so your kindness helps rather than harms, sustains rather than drains, and builds a life you actually want to live. 8 hidden costs of being too nice. 1. You overestimate people, and your hopes collapse under their weight. The Stoic stance is simple but powerful: anchor your peace in what you can control, and accept other people as they are. When you pour out everything, it's natural to expect matching effort, but reciprocity is not an entitlement, it's a blessing. When it doesn't arrive, disappointment hardens into frustration and fatigue. Here's the twist: people may not be failing you, they're simply doing their job, which is to handle their own priorities. Your job is to give responsibly, to offer what's sustainable, and to avoid mortgaging your peace to somebody else's response. 2. You unintentionally train people to rely on you for everything. Humans imprint on patterns with surprising speed. If you consistently rescue, others quietly reset their baseline. Your help becomes the default, not the exception. Tasks they can handle morph into your ongoing responsibilities. Stoic virtue isn't blind compliance, it's reasoned action. Balanced generosity uplifts and teaches. Constant generosity creates an invisible contract that drains you and stunts them. Before you say yes, ask, am I truly helping, or am I preventing growth for both of us? 3. Your goals slip to the bottom of the list and live in the land of someday. Overgiving can become a socially approved escape from facing your inner life. The quiet weekend, the empty apartment, the unfinished project, these can feel uncomfortable. So you accept another favor. Add one more errand, push one more late-night fix. Avoidance compounds. Eventually, you meet yourself in the mirror, behind on dreams, short on patience, and sour in mood. Stoic wisdom says build from the inside out. Enjoy your own chocolate before you share. Put your space, health, finances, and craft in order so your giving flows from overflow, not from fumes. 4. Boundlessness reads as weakness, and others treat you that way. It's counterintuitive, but limitless availability signals low status. Without boundaries, people assume you'll keep absorbing more. The moment you use the tiny, powerful word, no, respect appears. You're signaling self-command, standards, and a clear sense of responsibility, core Stoic virtues. Boundaries don't make you harsh, they make your yes meaningful. They tell the world you value your time, and they invite others to value it, too. 5. Your circle fills with favor-only connections. Watch for patterns. Messages that begin, hey, quick question. Invites that show up only when someone needs a ride, a referral, or free labor. This isn't a tragedy, it's basic conditioning. But it definitely isn't fairness. Discernment is mercy for both sides. Reserve your best effort for reciprocal relationships. Stop subsidizing convenience masquerading as friendship, and start investing where trust, respect, and mutual care can grow. 6. You attract takers instead of builders and collaborators. Energy speaks before words do. Chronic overextension lowers your internal battery, and low battery broadcasts scarcity. People who crave constant help, without the intention to contribute, gravitate to that signal. Meanwhile, high agency, Collaborative people are drawn to those who steward their time well. If you want a life filled with doers, model respectful limits. Your boundaries act like a filter, inviting the right people in while letting the wrong ones drift out without drama. 7. You drift toward numbing habits that blur the edges of your life. Long-term depletion seeks relief. Maybe it's an extra drink to quiet the mind, late-night snacking, endless scrolling, gambling, or any habit that promises comfort but delivers fog. If someone who genuinely cares says a habit is getting loud, pause before you get defensive. That pinch of discomfort is a reliable alarm. Stoic practice isn't about shame, it's about course correction, small, steady moves that put you back at the helm of your own choices. 8. Sincere kindness can trigger suspicion in a cynical world. Genuine generosity is rarer than we wish. When help arrives without visible strings, some people go hunting for the hook. Don't take it personally. Return to principle. Do the good because it's good. Over time, consistent character builds a reputation that rumor can't hold. Let your actions be the proof, and let your peace be the witness. 4 Stoic shields that stop exploitation without killing your warmth. 1. Treat feelings like dashboards, not dictators. Stoicism isn't emotionless, it's emotionally literate. Exhaustion, irritation, tightness in your chest, these are boundary alerts, not moral failures. When helping leaves you edgy or heavy, adjust the scale, the timing, or the audience of your giving. Ask, what is the smallest kind act that honors both of us? Then do only that. You'll be surprised how often the smallest honest gesture is the most sustainable and the most respected. Useful lines you can borrow. I can't take this on right now. That doesn't fit my schedule. Here's a resource that might help. I'm cheering for you, and I need to log off. 2. Rehearse. No, until it feels neutral and calm. Your time is finite, and so is your energy. Practice in a mirror until no feels matter of fact. Avoid essays. Avoid apologies. Short sentences communicate clarity and respect. No, I won't be able to. Not this time. That's outside my capacity. Expect pushback from those who benefited most from your lack of boundaries. Stay steady. Every clean no is a yes to your focus, your health, your family, and your future. 3. Schedule sacred recharge, and defend it like a meeting with your future self. Block time for what refuels you. Exercise, writing, drawing, music, reading, journaling, or simple quiet tea. Put it on the calendar with reminders. If a request collides with that block, offer a limited alternative or decline with grace. You're not rejecting the person, you're honoring the system that lets you keep showing up for the long haul. Implementation tips that actually work. Create a named calendar label, recharge, so you see it at a glance. Start small. 2 25-minute blocks a day before you scale up. Pair recharge with a ritual, a favorite mug, a specific chair, a familiar playlist, so your body recognizes it as non-negotiable. Track how you feel afterward. Let the improvement reinforce the habit. 4. Identify energy drains, and step back with clarity and kindness. Some folks don't want solutions, they want an audience. Their stories circle the same drain. Week after week, you can be compassionate without becoming a receptacle. Reduce the frequency and length of these interactions. Redirect to resources that don't require your constant presence. If improvement threatens their identity, your distance may be the kindest move for both of you. Boundary scripts to keep handy. I don't have the bandwidth for this right now. Let's focus on one concrete next step. I'm rooting for you, and I need to head out. If this keeps looping, let's pause and revisit after a break. Balance is the Stoic sweet spot. Give too little and you look small. Give without limits and you slowly disappear. Choose the grounded middle, warm and generous, yet structured and self-respecting. When you're unsure, reach for the smallest powerful tool, no. Paradoxically, it protects the version of you that can keep loving, creating, and serving for years to come. Let your kindness be principled, your boundaries be visible, and your peace be non-negotiable. If this message resonated, tap like so more people can find it. Subscribe to Stoicism Drive for daily, practical wisdom you can use today. In the comments, tell us which boundary you'll set this week. And share this video with a kind-hearted friend, so they can keep giving without burning out. This video with a kind-hearted friend, so they can keep giving without burning out.